Hello everyone, it is Susan here and welcome back to my channel. We're going to continue in my December daily 2019 video series. I am working on my second spread, my 2-page spread for the day before Thanksgiving. So today is actually Thanksgiving. I printed these photos yesterday. And yeah, I'm ready to roll. So let's do this. Let's do this. So I've taken out a whole bunch of supplies here. I do have some freckled fawn alphas and freckled fawn enamel dots. I have a little bit of wood veneer. Yeah, so we're just going to kind of go through this. So, so what I did. And this is going to be kind of easy and simple, which is the way I'm liking it. I had painted this wreath. So any of you that painted a wreath along with me, or you have something circular, I mean, it can be a wreath on a, something that you've purchased, right? So whether it's a 3x4 or 4x6 card, what I did was I printed my photo using my sprocket. And what I did was I very carefully cut 4 slits in the watercolor paper. So you can see on the back, the photo is actually popping through. So instead of just placing the photo on top, it looks like the old-fashioned way of putting photos into an album. And you have to be really old like me to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I really like the way that that looks. I thought that this wreath was perfect for a November page. And I like the size of it. It's a little bit bigger wreath than most of my wreaths. This I had purchased from Tuesday Morning. And warm and cozy. And, that's, when you're at your parents' house with family and there's food and laughter and I don't know, it's just warm and cozy. It just is, right? And I had written a little bit on the back of it. So I want to make sure I can get to this. So I'm just going to kind of put that right there under this little paper clip. So now here is a photo of me and my mother. So what I'm going to do is, so again, this is from yesterday. This is the day before Thanksgiving, when my granddaughter and myself and yeah, we go over to my parents' house and we set up for Thanksgiving Day. So what I want to do is I think I'm going to leave it a little bit longer down there, but I'm going to go ahead and put a little border around this picture. I am going to keep these little pieces because you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. So what I'm thinking is doing something like this, right? Easy peasy. I'm loving it. But I want to put something down here. So I do have these, well, I have these different little pieces here. I did see family traditions. I was thinking of putting family traditions on there. It's super tiny though, super tiny. So I don't know if that will be good. Maybe holidays. That's probably a better size. And it's the right color. Then I have these really old stickers. Who knows where these are from? Who made these? I have no idea. But I have them. And I was thinking, like, this right here says happy little moments, which would go cute there, except it's black. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably go with this word holidays. So let me get these down on here. And what's really cool about the little sprocket photos is that they are self adhesive on the back. So you just, tear off the back and you can just stick the photo down. When I do things like this, where I am going to have to look to make sure that, well, it's kind of in the place where I want it to be, I like to use my tweezer bead tweezers. And yeah, I am all about these tweezers. I've been using them for so many years, and they're like a whole other hand to me. It's just, they're great. And then I'm going to adhere this down. And this is on watercolor paper, so it's a little bit heavy. It's way heavier than like a cardstock would be. But we're just going to go ahead and put this down here. And of course, I'm liking all of the more autumnal colors. You know what? I have lotion on my hands, and it's actually going onto my photos. I don't want that. All right, so then the last piece that I'm going to do here, and I think I'm just going to use my tape runner for this as opposed to wet adhesive, since it is a pine cone and the adhesive would go right through. Just a little touch like that. I could come in and maybe make that darker, like with a dark brown or something. But you know what? I kind of like it the way it is. So that page is done. Now, one thing I do want to be sure that I do throughout the year, throughout this album, right, throughout December, is I want to make sure that I have a date on every single page. And I usually do. I am usually very good at that. But what's funny is, so first of all, I had to search for this thing. Couldn't find it. And it was right on my desk. I looked upstairs, I looked downstairs, I looked everywhere. But I found it. It was on my desk right here, like 5 inches from where I started. And the last year on this is 2019. So I'll get one more year out of that. All right, and then the last page for my day before Thanksgiving is going to be right here. And I have a pocket page. I have 2 3x4s and a 4x6 spot right here. So I have pretty much planned this all out already. This is a 3x4 from the Simple Stories kit. And I just thought, even though it's Christmas, it lends itself to being more, autumnal, because there's a lot of browns and the berries and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this photo down. So let me tell you about this. So, we started the new tradition last year of going over my parents' house and the day before Thanksgiving to set up. So we started that last year. This year, what I did was, I'm like, well, I want to have some more, traditions for this time of the year. And I had a package of, cookies. They're actually from a fundraiser from my granddaughter's school. And so they come in the little square, so you just break them apart and you put them on the baking sheet. And that's what Madison is doing here. So I brought over exactly 12. We baked the 12. And between the 4 of us, me, Madison, and my parents, we sat there with a glass of milk each and just ate every single one of those cookies. So it was really wonderful. So we have like another new tradition. And then what else we did was we had not only eaten the cookies, but then we played a quick game of a card game called Scat. So we did like an abbreviated version of it. So it just worked out really well. So these are the things, that you document. And it's like, so when next year comes, and you're like, so what did we do last year? You know what? You pull out your December daily and you look at it. And that's how you know. All right, so that's going to go there. Now, one of these, I had to cut a 3x4 from the actual paper that comes with the kit because, there weren't enough. But I do have, so like all the background on all of these is all the same pattern paper. So what I want to do here, and I know it's a little busy, but you know what? I'm going with it. I'm going with it. What I am planning on doing is this. So even though this says Merry Christmas on here, this photo will cover that right up. So I can document right here, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff down. Oh, I keep forgetting I can just pull these off. And it's not that difficult either. I haven't had one yet where I super struggled. A lot of times I either don't have the patience for this or it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, but anyway, it does make it super easy once you can get it off of there. So, all right, so let's continue on here. And I'm just going to put that down. So that's my glasses, my milk, the cookies, and some napkins. And I'm going to put this down here too. So I'm just going to adhere that down. Now this particular tag is going to pop out of the pocket just a little bit, but that is okay. So you can see here, you can take a Christmas tag and use it, otherwise. So it's kind of like I can't do this and talk at the same time. Are you guys like that? It's like, all right, so we're going to cover this up. I do have to turn it to make sure that I do it correctly because, all right, there we go. All right, so now what I will do is I'm going to get these in here. Now, do I want to add anything else to these? Do I? I do have this little saying. It says holiday cheer, which I can put up there or down here. I kind of like it right there. So I'm going to put it there, and let's see. What is the best way to do this? Let me just grab a scrap piece of paper and put on a little bit of adhesive, and that will work. Holiday cheer. So to me, holiday cheer does not mean alcohol, and it's fine if to you it does. Doesn't matter to me. But for me, it does not. So let's see if there's something in here that we can pull from. There's a today. There's a heart with my life. It says, you can never have too much happy. This particular photo, well, my mother's shuffling the cards and my father's looking at Madison across the table. She's probably talking. So it's not even like they're smiling. Oh, I like this. It says, this is the beginning. But that doesn't leave a lot of room for journaling. You know what? I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to write sideways on the tag. So I'll show you what I mean. Because I want to document that it was our first year. It's our first year of this two new traditions of playing some cards the day before Thanksgiving and also having the cookies the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm just going to go ahead and, oh, the arrow's pointing the wrong way. Oh, I can't do that. I can't use it. The arrow's pointing the wrong way. Never mind. This is good. It says, this is what we do. And it is, even today. So today, the day I'm recording this, is Thanksgiving Day. And so I'm trying to get a good start to my December daily and not get behind from the get-go. So this says, this is what we do. And so even today, after we had Thanksgiving dinner, we also played cards. So I have more photos for Thanksgiving Day. All right, so I'm just going to go on here and I will write on here real quick. So first new traditions, new traditions. Baking cookies and playing scat. Scat is the name of the game. So baking cookies and playing scat. That's a card game we learned when I was young. I don't even know if I was a teenager, probably before a teenager. Okay, so that's going to go there, and see that sticks out of the top, and that's fine. Now, what can I do? I feel like I need a little something on this. I'm not sure what, though. Let me see. I'm not going to dig too much, but let's see if there's something that I can put here. Something like that. You know why? It's just going to cover up that dish tray there and just gives a little more interest to that particular pocket. So simple, easy peasy. Simple, easy peasy. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You know, if I didn't work full time, maybe I wouldn't feel that way. But yeah. So I definitely am all about the easy peasy. Okay, baked with joy. I'm going to write under here. You know, I think I'm going to do it with a marker that I have, a thin marker. Chocolate chip cookies. Chocolate chip cookies. Awesome, and you can see it underneath there. That's what I want. Now, I do want to get a date stamp on this page. So let's see the best place to do it. I think it's going to be right here, because that's kind of where your eye is drawn to. So that was yesterday, November 27th. And that's it. Okay, so now I am done with my day before Thanksgiving pictures. So I have two spreads, two-page spreads. This is the first, and I have a video, and I'll put my playlist below so you'll see it. And then this. So now I have photos from today, and which is Thanksgiving Day, and I'm going to go ahead and print those. So I'll go through them, see which ones I want, because I can't print them all. I'll use my Sprocket to print them tonight, which means tomorrow I can do another page or two, right? So I don't have to wait to get photos because I have this. And I found a way to make the pictures brighter, so you can see better what's in the photo. Yeah. So these next probably two spreads, this here, I don't know, maybe here, maybe I'll have to get rid of this whole page, this red and white one, and put another one in here. Well, I can leave that there, but I'll put another one here because I'm going to need more than just this for Thanksgiving. Oh, and by the way, this is, I have this here so you don't see the burn on my hands from the oven today. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, And all I did was heat up food. I didn't even like actually cook. That's why I don't cook, right? All right, well, let me know if you have any questions. I will also have the link below on to join my December Daily Inspiration Group. Anything Goes Facebook page, as well as links to my December Daily 2019 video series. So let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you as a subby. Okay, thanks everybody. I'll be back. All right, bye.